huge runs, and we've seen the last calendar quarter where crypto really takes off and continues to move higher, especially into the new year. So it's something that, you know, I'll continue to watch and I'll continue to talk about, and we have seen so far this year. And I'll show you guys on the charts where that bullish sentiment remains intact and continues into, and has started and continued into the end of the year. So let's get to the charts and let's talk about what happened overnight. Let's get a grasp of it visually. So let's start with Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin's daily, guys. Let's go back a bit more. Let's go back 3 years. So let's start with the current period here. So we've seen that spike down where we had that sell-off with increased volume, and then we had buyers come in. So it touched all the way to, went all the way down to the 42K region and then bounced all the way back up. And we've seen it crawl above 50K, and now it's just dipped back below it. So what does that mean? Well, this here is not the best signal. We've seen it's quite bearish in terms of this candle, and then now price coming below. That said, you know, my general thoughts are, you know, I still think buyers will come in. I still, despite this sell-off, for me, I still think persons are waiting to get involved to the upside. But I won't let my opinion bias the way in which I look at the charts. I'm going to continue to watch it for that price action. Maybe we can get a short sell-off if Bitcoin continues to the downside. It is the weakest on the day, so I will have it on watch. Scale down to the lower time frames and look for a possible short sell-up. Short setup, I should say. But what we've seen here, guys, is what I highlighted yesterday, and that 50K mark. If buyers came down and defended it and then provided some level of upside setup, I would have been going long. We haven't defended it, and here we are now on that 4-hour chart. So if I get a retest of this 50K area and then price continues to fall down, I'll start to look for shorts. So that's scaling down to the lower time frames. You can also look at the 1 hour, and much like the 4 hour, it looks quite the same. So if we get a retest of this area and then we come back down and break this low here, I'll be looking for shorts to take this, because I think then bulls will probably ease off and we could get some downside movement on Bitcoin. Let's go back to the daily. So that's the daily. Let's now look at the 2-year performance. So this is what I've been saying, guys. When we scroll back, this is last year, 2020, November, and you see where it's moving up. We had that 20K breakout and elevated volume, and price really just accelerated up to that 40K mark before kind of consolidating again and then moving higher. And then just before that, we had that 2019, go back 3 years. We had that 2019 move when I think a lot of people got involved as well. Sorry, making it a bit clearer for you guys here. So we had that early. Here we are. So here you have it, guys. This is October 2019, moving all the way up, and then, yeah, so October 2019, moving all the way up to the start of 2020 before we had that major sell-off. So again, always keep in mind that end of year rally. So let's now look at Ethereum. So here's Ethereum's daily, guys, the 3-year daily. And as I have been saying, Ethereum, this daily chart looks a lot more resilient than the others. Ethereum is really leading the way in terms of strength and momentum to the upside. So it's something I'm continuing to watch. We had the trade on this day to the upside. It was a nice trade. But when you scale, what I want to do is scale down to that 4-hour. With Bitcoin being so heavy on the day, obviously, you know, it is a signal where we should take heed and be a bit more cautious, because it can pull the entire sector with it. But with this this pullback here and defense of this area, like we spoke about yesterday, almost exactly what I had highlighted. This alert was set yesterday. 4218, price come back there and defended it. Buyers came in. So now for me, I'm looking to get long over the high of these two candles here. So just over that 4.4K area with a risk off this 4.2K level, and then look to scale out into that 4.6K area and higher. Hopefully we can accelerate a lot higher than that. So it's you can see now Ethereum has just gone green. The sector, a lot of those that were flat before are now moving and have gone green as well. Bitcoin not as heavy, now down 2%. Ethereum now at 1%. So we could get a quick trade off right as I'm finished with this here. So let's now look at Solana. So here we have Solana, guys. This is the 4-hour chart and the daily. So with Ethereum spiking like that, Solana, this is the area that I'm continuing to watch, that 180 area. And it is supply. It's showing us that it's strong level of support, formerly resistance. So I'm continuing to watch this. We'll scale down to the 4-hour and look for an upside setup. For now, it looks like it could be turning. Because it's a bit extended to the downside, you could get that, but I'll look for possibly a double bottom given all of these red candles before I get involved. Again, Ethereum is the most attractive, so I will be watching that closely and announce if I have any trades. So I'll just bring that up here. But the question I have for you guys, and some of you have PM'd me about them recently, are do any of you guys have any NFTs, or do you guys have you guys subscribed to the whole digital real estate situation that has been evolving, and that's in Sandbox and Mana? Yeah, Doug, we're seeing it now. The spike in Ethereum and Bitcoin is moving a bit higher now. So Ethereum has just gone green from minus 0.5% to now 1.5%. If I scale down here, you can see this is the movement that we're seeing. DVG says, not me, Eddie, not me. The digital real estate doesn't make any sense. Yeah, so it's something that I'm looking in, I'm trying to make sense of as well, Rahul. Not yet in NFT, but huge market with stuff learning about it more. NFTs, I have more of an appreciation for NFTs because, you know, I think a couple of people have been, you know, trying to educate persons about it, and NFTs, it's almost like, you know, those, I know some of you are gamers, those of you that are gamers, and if you play like, you know, role-playing games or battle royale games, you can just think of the skins that you buy for your characters as NFTs. That's essentially it. You know, you can just buy a unique skin or type of art with a unique code to it, and you're able to own that. And you know, in the gaming world, I guess that holds its value. Digital real estate always makes no sense. Yeah, I mean, I think of that. I think of it as that as well, Michael. So it's taking off now, but for me, it's very hard to assess, especially, you know, with that unlimited factor. Agreed, but the real estate doesn't make any sense because land. So yeah, just as Michael. So you guys are in agreement. So at least I know that I'm not the only one that has doubts about it. So we'll see where it goes. But yeah, so that's it from me, guys. Wishing you guys all the best and a green day. Scott is up next to kick things off. So yeah, take care. Bye for now, and have a great green day. Cheers.
And welcome to the Tradenet Trading Room. Welcome to a beautiful Wednesday, hump day, midweek already. It's because I had a day off on Monday. Coming back today, Wednesday, profitable day yesterday. Looking forward to trading with everybody today. Going to be an exciting day. Day number 2 of Top Trader, and boy, we kicked it off in fine fashion yesterday. And if you were with us yesterday in the Top Trader class, you're going to love today's class, and looking forward to presenting that to everybody here involved. We had a nice turnout yesterday. Probably the same thing today. We'll see you today at 3 p.m. in the Top Trader Room. Michael will take you into the close today. I've got you this morning with Meir, and then Michael will take you for lunch. I'll bounce back and take you all the way up till 3 o'clock till the start of Top Trader, and then transition into Top Trader. That's what we do, training all week long. And the same thing as next week with Star Trader, and just making myself a note here on Star Trader. That starts on Monday of next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. And then we roll into the Christmas holiday here in the States. Remember, we've got some built-in holidays here in the trading room for New Year's or for Christmas and New Year's. So we'll give you an update on that as we get closer. Today, another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for everybody on the YouTube community, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, StockTwits, everybody doing all that they can to be part of what we're doing. Hey, if you want to come and join us, if you're in the US of A and you've been out of it for a while because we were not able to offer you anything, now's the time to get in here. We've got a basic, a top, and a VIP package. You can get the training that you need. You can get on you can get on our trading platform here, and that is a outstanding, absolutely is essential practice account for you to practice on here. You can also come into this trading room here without delay, without the delay of social media for just $99 a month, $7.90 for the year. We got a lot of specials going on right now. You can get the interactive day trading chat room that you're in now, and a practice account just for $149 or $12.90 for the year. It makes a big, solid difference for you to train and to trade and to get the skills that you need to transition into a real account. So use the link here in the room. Clifton's got it. Go over there, check us out, and start working on your trading here. Make that commitment for 2022. Start early, start now, and get on with yourself. Thank you to everybody on YouTube for joining us this morning, and Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and StockTwits, all of our social media platforms. We appreciate what you do each and every day. Let's talk about the markets here now. Again, we'll start with Asia in the overnight session. Everything green across the board. Nikkei up 405. Shanghai and China up 42. Hong Kong Hang Seng up 13. Combine that with Europe, which is still in session. Europe's got a couple of markets down. German DAX down 93.78. FTSE in the UK up 8.11, and the CAC 40 in Paris down 22.10. You combine that with Asia, you've got 4 markets up, 2 markets down. Bias to the upside, and that's what we've got here this morning. Although not much, coming off of a huge rally yesterday. Dow futures up 24, S&P futures up 4.25, NASDAQ futures up 9.50. So we're going to be very flat as we get going here this morning. Oil down a quarter. Gold down $1.70 to $17.83 per troy ounce. Silver down, copper up, platinum and palladium both down this morning. Pfizer in the news this morning, and BNTX say that the booster shots provide a really high level of protection against Omicron in initial lab studies, so that's a good thing. Beyond Meat looking to Tyson Foods veterans as it prepares for the fast food growth for next year. You're going to see Beyond Meat in some of the fast food places. That's good. Roku reaches a multi-year agreement with Google to keep YouTube on their streaming platform, which is a good thing. And that's all great, but the thing that you need to know are futures this morning just up a little bit. Dow futures up 16, S&P futures up 3.5, and the NASDAQ futures up 7.25, sinking just a little bit here this morning. I posted my trades to the right here, and we're looking forward to trading with everybody here this morning. Let's say good morning to everybody. Jennifer, good morning to you. Zam, aloha, my friend. Good morning to you. Raul, good morning to you. Eddie, good morning. Good morning, Albert. Good morning, Seth. Good morning, Silverio. Good morning, Virgil. Yep. DVG, let's get 10 or 20% gainer today. I sure hope so. I'll tell you what, Roku's looking like that one that we need. Ariel, good morning to you. Good morning, F. Lamping, good morning to you. Yep. Steve B, good morning to you. Hushang, good morning. Klaus, good morning to you. Thanawat, good morning. Michael, good morning to you. Raul, good morning. Yep. Absolutely. Mohammed, good morning to you. Scott V, good morning. Add zeros, great to see you here this morning. Julio, good morning. Wade, good morning to you. Petrus, what do you say? Good morning to you, my friend. Rami, good morning. Sam, great to have you here today. Hopefully you've gotten with Clifton. We've got you scheduled for next week. Let me know. Wilgert, good morning to you. Rihanna, good morning. And Arsenio, good morning. Yobo, good morning to you. Sebastian, good morning. Great to see you. Anne Marie, good morning to you. Larissa, and good morning, Mark. And good morning, Rick Vance. Good morning, Mazdak, Mo, Jay, and Michael. Good morning to everybody here and on social media this morning. All right, let's take a look at a couple of stocks here. Just two this morning. mRNA. I like this to the upside actually here. If we do get a bounce, 283 to the upside. mRNA 283. mRNA long at 283. And my other stock here this morning is absolutely Roku. Again, you need to look at this on the daily chart here. We'll flick over to it right now. Daily chart here, big bounce back. We got a lot of ways to go, a lot of way to go to fill up this gap here. So we'll watch that this morning. I do like it here over the 235. We'll post that here. If it pulls back down, we should be able to nab this at around 235 to go longer. Okay, go long this morning. All right, with that, you heard from Craig Nehemiah. Yogi is sick today, taking a day off. Gabe is here, and Clifton, our Tradenet support team. If you need anything in this room, Gabe and Clifton are here to support you. Just leave them a private message. They'll help you out. Danny Schwartz is in the house. Aggie is here, and my trading partner, our leader, Meir Barak, will join myself in this morning session. Remember, 3 sessions today. You've got the morning session, lunch, and the afternoon. We break it up 3 times so you can join us each and any time. I'm here throughout the day and looking forward to trading with everybody today. Should be a solid day. Came off of a solid trading day yesterday. I started the day with a red trade in the morning, popped off 5 green trades, and we had a heck of a day yesterday. These futures are holding up. Dow futures now up 18, S&P futures up 3.75, NASDAQ futures up 6.75. So going to be flat bias to the upside move today, this morning, as we get into the trading day. We get started in about 2.5 minutes here this morning as we get into the day. And Gabe, good morning to you. One of the things I did want to touch on here is that we've got that special package that you all have seen that I've gone over numerous times. But I got to tell you again, this is geared towards the USA trader. Those of you that are on YouTube this morning, those of you that are trading in the USA like I am, you can come into this room with a basic top or VIP package, get all of this training right here along with the interactive practice account, which I think is vital. It allows you to practice real time and also track your trades. It's not a demo account. It's simply just a practice account that allows you to track everything that you do. Get into the courses. We're in Top Trader this week here. Top Trader for the 2 higher level packages this morning. And then you can come into this trading room if you're on the outside looking in with the delay that we have on YouTube and some of the other social media platforms. You can come into this room for as little as 99 bucks a month. Treat yourself for Christmas and come on in. All right. Let's take a look at S. Yeah, I can definitely look at S this morning. I have it pulled up here. I've been watching it. I do like it to the downside here. And again, that low, that under 43 looks good. I'll be watching this as we start to pull up towards 46 and 47. I will try to short it in there. So I'm on board with you on that entry and looking at it for this morning. The UAL trade I have up as well. I have UAL, RCL, PFE, NEO, NVMI, NVIDIA, and Lucid this morning. So I've got my hands pretty much full of stocks, which is a good thing today as we get the day started. Going to be a great day. Glad that you could join us here this morning. Give me just a minute here. Meir should be in here. We've got 30 seconds before the opening bell. Got the orange juice rolling. Remember what we talked about, those of you that joined us yesterday for the Top Trader class, we reviewed the WTO strategy on the 1-minute chart. So those of you that have been involved, take a look at those this morning. And perhaps you might get a trade this morning as we get into the day today. All right, here we go. Let's have an awesome day today. Traders, here comes Meir. There he is.
Hi, Scott.
Happy Wednesday, Meir.
Another day.
Yes.
Hi, guys.
Great.
Good to see you all.
From the chart.
We're just starting out.
Yep, we are open for the day. Watch Roku. Any type of pullback, I'm going to be looking at this Roku trade this morning.
As usual, looking for movers. I'm watching S. S
myself
is down
too.
11%. Yeah. SFIX as well, down 26%. Should be my main candidate, assuming they're going to move up first. BABA is on my list as well, but it's starting by moving down, which does not give me an entry point. CHPT could be interesting.
Watch Roku this morning, Meir. Big move up, big gap up this morning on Roku.
Yeah.
And it's got a lot of room, like we talked about in pre-market, a lot of room for Roku to go this morning. Wow, Roku. Wow, wow, wow. S, not a trade yet. Has not pulled up. I want to see it pulling up before I short it.
Posted the SFIX in case it comes down. The S&P and the Nasdaq started in green territory today, but moved down to red very quickly. Small red.
SFIX moving up just a bit here. Okay, here comes S. Let's see if we can get S towards that 45 or so while we short it.
Wow, it's a big mover, Scott.
Yeah, it sure is.
I'm staying away. Unless it's gonna move up clearly and then come down. New entry to SFX could be under 1820. I'm posting it. Now S is moving higher. Look at that. SFX is close. If SFX triggered, I'm short. Go, baby. Do your magic.
Look at Marna this morning. MRNA. Wow.
The S&P returned to green territory.
Okay, traders, 45 on S. I'll announce it here in the room. Going to be a short for me here. S short at 45. Just opening kind of flat this morning after a huge day yesterday in the markets. No trade on S.
I posted the Roku over 242 for a long. It's close.
Yeah, S, no trade.
I'm watching Roku in case it moves over 242. STWD under the lows, under 24,877. I'm going to have a bit different entry here for S, which is now. I'm short S, just posted it.
I'm also short S, my first trade of the day on S.
Watch your call. Watch your call. Logo call.
$43.60, $43.70.
S is doing well.
Still in the S trade on the short side here.
SFIX will be closed over 19.
Tempted to go long mRNA, but I'm not. Holding on to my S short right now. Yeah, S is not following through. I get it. I get it. I'm on the same program here.
Market came down, now it's moving up. Should be helpful for a call. I'm going to add to Roku over 243. Smaller size than my original size. S is not going well. S stop is going to be over the highs, over 46.40. SFIX still alive.
S is going to kick me out here shortly. It's too bad. Yep, UAL starting to take off now. Very nice move. Yep, just the one trade now on S.
I will soon add to Roku. I'm out of S. I have a loser. SFIX will be stopped over 19.
Yeah, I like UAL right here. I really do. Just breaking out here, that 44.50.
Market's moving higher. Why Roku is not responding? Well, it should respond. Very much surprised about S, Scott.
Yeah, me too. High of day, I'm going to be out of this stock here. Roku starting to come down. I'm looking for an opportunity to go long Roku. If it pulls down to that 235-ish area, that's where I want to come in.
We'll take a look at Baba. I wouldn't go long Baba. Stock is weak. It's down 1.6%. It's only moving up, I believe, because of the market. In fact, I would love to short it if it comes down under 123. SFIX is out. It's my second loser. I'm starting my day with two losers. I hope Roku is not going to kick me out of trading today. Well, every case is different. It's there's no real rule for everything that you do. So you know,
Sam.
it's each and every one is possibly a different way to handle. But general rule is, of course, you need to have your predetermined stop loss before you move into a trade. However, once you get to that stop or close to the stop, you need to reevaluate it. Evaluate it once more and come out to a decision what you do. So there's no real rule about it. DWAC, let's take a look at that.
Okay, 241, I'm going to take this trade now on Roku, ROKU. Remember, we have two IPOs today, also traders, ROKU long 241.
DWAC looks like it wants to come down, really, Bob. I don't think it's going to move up. If it does, maybe over 51, but I think it just popped up a little bit because the market just did the same. So it came up with the market, but I don't think it's going to do much more than that. Well, in case it moves over 51, it could be interesting. Yeah, I saw LCID, and you're right. I believe it's going to continue coming down. I was just thinking whether I should trade it or not. 1450 looks like a nice entry. Let's do it under 41.50, sorry. LCID. Just posted it.
About 80 cents to go now on Roku, if we get the opportunity. $242 on the Roku trade.
Here comes Roku. I'm about to add. Adding now.
I'm adding also here. It could be a big trade for me here if we get over the high on Roku. Obviously, I just got stopped out of the S trade.
Reminds me yesterday, Scott. This should be the trade like NVIDIA that takes us out of the red territory. I hope. Anyway, I'm starting red today, but Roku could easily change that. Definitely hope so. Especially after adding, but if that's going to fail, that's my last trade today. And the market is helping. The S&P just moved over the highs.
I think we take off on Roku. That's right. I've got full share size now on Roku, just waiting for it to blast off here now.
Ali, what is a daily bug extension? No idea. You mean like when it's extended to the downside, when it's like 21% down or something like that? I see what you're saying. It's I have to admit that my success rate in this kind of trades is lower, but it depends on the timing and the entry. Like watch SFIX. I'm rethinking this trade, for example, if it comes down under 1870. Here comes Roku. Just moved over the highs. Just posted SFIX under 1870. It is likely to fail today. I don't think it's going to continue trending higher. Just a matter of time.
A nice move on Roku. This is where I come out of the trade. I'm going to take 3/4 of the trade off right here. As you know, I came into the trade at 241. This is taking care of my red trade on S in a nice big way here. I added to this trade, and away we go. Very nice move here on Roku, and I'm excited about that. Looking good. Thank you. Thank you, Clifton. Anything under 240, I will be out of the total Roku trade. Yeah, I mean, if it goes under 240, I will come out of the trade, no doubt about it. S starting to come under. I'm going to take it again under 45. I'll announce it here. This will be S under 45. Second time in. Target's going to be 44. $1 down on S.
Okay, guys, sorry, I'm back. S did come down.
Meir, I entered S again. Yeah, I entered it again at
I
45
did not, but I did enter SFIX. And Roku is not performing so far. Market pulled back from the highs, not by much, but enough to make me worried, because Roku really needs this upside move from here. Wow, S. What was your entry point, Scott? 45?
45, yes.
Oh, Roku, come on. Not nice. The stop in Roku is going to be under 237.50.
I think 44. We'll see. We'll see if it continues to fail down here.
Oh, come on, Roku, don't get down. Market starting to move up again. Oh, I'm out of Roku. Unpleasant loss.
I am, and I took my partial there at the top. I'm going to repost Roku at 240 again. If it comes back up, I'll be coming back into this trade. So let's just refresh to see where we're at here. I'm going to post this at 240. I'm going to be taking it long. So Roku long at 241. I came out of it up here at this candle here at the 243.80 area, almost 3 points out of the trade. Came out of the rest here at a little under 241 for the first one. S was a losing trade at the start, winning trade again here. I've taken my partial at 44.40 on S, just taking 60 cents there. I'll let the rest ride to the bottom, and I'm going to come back into Roku here at 240. So watch it at 240.
At this point, traders, I have 3 consecutive losing trades, and I'm supposed to be stopped out because I have reached my max loss. But since I have my second trade in SFIX open, I'm going to let it ride a little bit and see about that soon. So this could change the balance here. And although I'm not supposed to take a fourth trade, since I'm already in SFIX, I'm going to let it ride a little bit more, and hopefully this will make my situation here a little bit better. Look at this coming down.
Yeah. Still in here with 300 shares on S.
No, Harry, I
Took
will
same
not
thing,
go.
same thing happened to me yesterday. I got into a trade early, took me out, knew it was going to roll over, got into it second time, and it made my day. And this certainly is helping me here on S. Finally.
Harry from YouTube saying, Scott, that I will go ahead and trade behind the doors to recoup my loss. I'm just going to close the door, Harry, and start crying. Not trading. Oh, come on. You just did that, dodgy boy.
Yep. 200 more shares out here at the break of 44, and I just got 100 shares left on S right now.
Look at our core traders, keeps coming lower. You know, when I saw it coming, reaching my targets, the only thing I wanted to do is hold on to this trade. I was really thinking to myself, well, you know, maybe I should let it come down a little bit more. But, you know, I have my stop loss, I have my planned stop loss, and I just had to go out. SFIX is not doing that well too. Stop loss is over 1920. I'm gonna have a nasty day today.
Doku, Jamshed. Yep, let me take a look at Doku.
SFIX could be closed soon.
Let's see here, Doku. Yeah, over the high, that 146.18. 146.18, Jamshed. Yep. Yeah, I'm still going to take it. Yeah, I'm still going to take the Roku trade 240. I don't want to get in early. I want to see have it have a reversal and then take it.
Let's see the coup. The coup looks very good for long. Yeah. Possibly over 146 or so. Could be a bit lower, 145.75, something like this. However, red candle is coming. Watch this red candle in the S&P. Maybe just nothing, maybe just noise. But if this is going to continue, then, you know, we could have a change of direction here.
Wow, S sinking now. Just 100 shares left on S.
CHPT, I'll take a look. CHPT is looking very good under 1980 for a short. Yes. Stock is down 8%. It's trending lower, especially if the market will decide to move lower from here, which is at that point unclear. Let's take a look at Rivian. Rivian is clearly trending lower. It looks like an interesting short.
Okay, watch Roku for the opportunity. Again, 240. What are you doing with NVDA? 314. You picked it up off the bottom here. Okay. And the only thing I'm looking at right now is Roku. SPY just turning a bit red right now. PFE, Matthew, at 51. I've got it up here. You know, it's down for the day in a market that's just kind of went lower. If you're trying to pick the bottom here, I would probably wait maybe 51.50, see if it gets some move to the upside before I would go long this stock.
Out of SFIX, second trade. 4 trades, all red.
While Lucid possibly setting up for a short on Lucid LCID. I'm watching that as well.
Traders, here is how I'm going to finish today. That's it. Done for the day. Down $25,000, almost 26. Is a big loser in Roku because I added, and SFIX. So 2 trades in SFIX. And anyway, an unpleasant day for me. Scott, I'm due on, I'm supposed to go to a fundraising dinner in like 2 hours. They got me on a bad day.
Can't. Oh, you can only talk. You can only talk about having losing Wednesday. Yep. Yep.
I mean, it's going to be different.
You're going to have to adjust your speech then.
Whatever I had in mind, it's going to be less. What can I do? I'll tell them. Sorry, I had a bad day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess a little less children in Africa will be happy today. But it's still going to be a contribute. Just joking. It'll be the same. Okay, guys, sorry. It's one of these days. Sorry, couldn't help much. It's just happens every once in a while. Happened to me today. That's it for me. I'll see you all tomorrow. And if you are on YouTube and you'd like to give us a like to this channel, we would really appreciate that. I mean, I know I did not do much in order to earn it today, but I still hope you like this channel. So if you don't mind, give us a thumb up. We would really appreciate. This is the only green thing that could happen to me today. So thank you all for participating. Thank you all for being here with us. And I promise to be better tomorrow. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, traders.
I look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks, Scott.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Yep. Enjoy, my friend. Enjoy the dinner. And traders, as we take over here from Meir and as he moves on, we've got a big day planned here for everybody. Remember, Top Trader today at 3 o'clock. Got that going on. Got a lot of trading left today. I'm green. I know Meir had a red day. I had one red trade on S and 3 winning trades so far, and I'm about to come into to Roku. Also thinking about shorting Lucid here, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it under 43, LCID short under 43. It's there right now. I'm just going to post it here just a little bit late under 43, and just looking for about 40 cents here on LCID, and we'll see if we can get this down. All right, stick with this. Okay, now I can get this lucid trade here short. Danny's taking a win trade. I'm going to put win down here as well. We can watch this together. WYNN, WYNN, Win Resorts. And Danny's taking, I believe, a long, right? Yep, long win at 90. So we'll watch two of these. I'm short lucid, LCID. Yep, Pfizer's starting to come up. That 5150 really in line right now, going long at on Pfizer. Okay, short lucid right now. Win starting to take off for Danny here, just a penny in the money. And I'm waiting for this Roku trade. Again, Roku at 240 here on the upside. So let's watch this Roku together. I mean, you could even say 238 here, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to revise my trade, my entry price here on Roku. Roku 238 now. I can always add over 40. There we go. We're going to start moving here, hopefully. Roku, I'm going to come in DVG at 238. Still watching it. About another 80 cents here. Yeah, Lucas, I was not watching it at that time. Yep. But I will get into it. It wasn't because I was trying to get around it or anything. I just wasn't paying attention at that 238. Wind pulling back down now. Yeah, I'm still in the lucid trade on the short side here, waiting for it to really run lower. Yeah, lucid, I'll stick in there to 43.40, 40 cents here. Now I'm long on Roku. Let's see what we get here. Target 240. Yeah, pulling it back down now. We'll see. Yeah, just an hour into the day here. We've got plenty of time left. We just got to get on the right side of some of these trades now to go forward this late morning. These pullbacks on RCL, UAL, and the travel industry look good. PFE, certainly this 51.50 for a gap closure. This is starting to look good. So right now, just to summarize, I am short Lucid. I am long Roku. Hopefully Roku does not burn me right now as it's pulling back down. Come on, don't fail us here. Probably 235. I hate to say it, 235 on Roku on the break here, or the stop loss. Yep. And Lucid, I'll be looking for 30 cents, maybe down to that 42.65. Come on. Yeah, LCID is stalled here at the top. We'll see what happens. Let me take a look at Doku here with that move. SFIX pulling back up again. Let's see, Doku. Wow, what a move. Wow, what a move, right? High of the day. Jamshed, high of the day right now. Okay, Roku should be good here now, and Lucid, I'm going to come out of this at 43.42. I'm going to lose 42 cents on the trade. If I get stopped out. Traders, remember today we do have the Top Trader course, and that is going to be at 3 o'clock today. So Clifton will have the link here, and we should be good to go. Yep, Roku looking good. Here we go. Watch 240. I'm going to add to this trade. 240. I'm going to add. Still in the Lucid trade. Okay, watch the trade now on Roku. I've added to this trade. Full share size going forward. Hopefully this is a great trade here. 241, a little over 241. I'll come out of 3/4 of the trade now on Roku. Real nice trade here. And still limping along in the Lucid trade. Good for you, DVG. Nice. Well, you can have it come down, Yobel, as long as it reaches 241. I'm good. If it comes down, you can have it lower. Let's break out now to that 241 area. There you go. Good deal. Good deal for both of us. Give me the 241 and I will be just fine. Should be all right. Looks good. Looks good. Trace, I'll be right back. Okay, LCID again, 4260 is where I'm going to come out of it. 4260. And that's the short I have. Still sticking with Roku. Wow, look at Win pulling back down. Now I'm going to take Win off of here. Free up some space. LCID again, 4265, right around in here. This area here is where I'm going to come out of the trade. Yeah, RCL's pulling back. RCL would be one that I would be looking at, maybe 76. Let's keep an eye on this trade here. RCL. Watch it touch this VWAP here and then probably turn. I'm going to call it 7610 RCL long. Yeah, I mean, we've pulled back now. We're sitting right at the VWAP here on Roku. That's fine. I think that pullback, this pullback here is even viable off of the VWAP. We'll see if this turns and burns to the upside now. Again, the RCL trade, I'm long RCL. I'm looking for 76.50 to start, and then we'll see what happens after that. Possibly a time to add. We'll see.
Sure, I'll be right back with you, okay? I'm just
Okay. Okay, here we go with Roku now. Again, full share size on this breakout here, all I'm looking for is 241. 241 on Roku. Well, I'll take a look at NVAX, sure. $179. $179 DVG. Here's what that looks like. Coming up here. Maybe even 179.20, but 179 you could get started in a smaller position and then add to it. The only thing you're lacking is that volume on NVAX. Yeah, good idea. Okay, I'm out of the Lucid trade with a loss, LCID. Made that one easy. I just had 500 shares of Lucid. Not too bad a loss there on Lucid on the short. My main concern right now is Roku, 241. Just have about 14 cents to go. I'll come out of 3/4 of the trade. Yep, RCL still looking fine here. Got about 20 cents to the upside on the RCL trade. Continuing on. Just looking for 50 cents on RCL, and there's my target Roku. 3/4 of the trade out. ROKU. Beautiful, beautiful trade. I think we get more here. Just 300 shares left on the Roku trade. Stop loss will be 240. 240. Thank you, DVG. Appreciate that. Yep. That's where I think you could take it. Oh, you're looking at Doku, sorry. Yeah, let it come under that. Let's take a look at it. On Doku. Take a look also at Tesla. Yeah, Tesla looks like it's going to continue to bleed lower.
much for holding. I already got a manager right now. Taking a look.
Marna's starting to come. RCL starting to go very nicely here. 76.60. 76.60 I'll come out of 3/4 of the trade here, RCL. I think it's got room to go up to that $77 here now.
Good morning, Scott, Meir, Yogi, everyone. May I get the sound test, please?
Michael, you sound just fine. Good morning. How are you this morning or this afternoon? Can you hear me just fine, Michael? Maybe not.
Yeah, I can perfectly.
Okay.
I just said that I'm
How are
waiting
you
for the
doing?
market to make. Finally, yeah, good, very good this morning. Took the RCL trade with you, and I'm, waiting for the market to make up its mind. Finally, after moving
Very true.
sideways yesterday for like 5 hours and not moving much today at this point.
Yep, very true. Very true. Well, still in the RCL trade. Again, I got about 20 cents there to go. Still in the Doku trade.
As opposed to yesterday, guys, the leadership today is in the travel sector, United, RCL,
Hey, don't look now, but here comes our RCL trade, Michael.
stocks leading the market.
RCL starting to go. I like Doku over the high 190.20 also. I mean 150.20 on Doku. Looks real good here. I'll pull it down into the screen. Yeah, I mean, we're coming off of a huge day yesterday. This would be a follow-through day if we can continue on doing what we're doing here.
Guys, if you're looking for strength, again, the semiconductor sector, I'm watching Marvel and MU amongst many others. Apple is not doing that much today. I want to say maybe it's going to break 175, but it's now pulling back sharply. Watching also Toll Brother, which was strong after earnings, but basically it's flat at this point. Again, I'm looking or searching for a new trade with the market not moving. I mean, we are at the lows of the day, but basically not moving at all so far today. Take a look at the daily chart. You'll see we're trading a zero range, no volume session. NCLH looks good, yeah. NCLH looks good. It will pretty much follow the footsteps, I hope, of RCL. That entry over 22 looks good. The risk is like, I don't know, less than 15 cents, maybe 20, less than 20 cents. The target, hopefully the highs of the day. So it's going to do exactly what RCL is doing.
RCL hanging in there just fine here. Again, coming up on that 76.60 where I'm going to get off of this trade and move on. Lucid at new highs of the day. Crazy. So RCL and Roku, very nice. Doku, I should have taken this trade. I got a little scared at the top here on Doku, D-O-C-U, just because it was very extended, but you can see here that just breaking out. Let's take a look at ACET. I'd say short under 14, yeah. 14.10, 14, even add 14.10 and then add. Matthew?
SFIX, after horrible earnings and a huge drop, let's take a look. Actually, I took it off my watch list earlier. Yeah, it's a long trade, despite everything. Despite everything, it's a long trade right now. Maybe over 1940. You want to trade it short under 19 to 20. Yeah, it's also an opportunity, but you can see that the trend is higher pretty much all day. Wow. What a nasty pullback in JD. That's also on my watch list. I think the trade is long, not short, but we'll see. JMA over the highs. Let's take a look at JMIA. I'm not sure this is the right entry. It's in JMIA. It will need a lot to deliver a good move. Anyway, 1420 now pretty much at the highs of the day. The risk is under 14. So 20 cents to get what? 20 cents? The risk reward doesn't look that great in this $14 stock. And again, buying it at the highs where I don't see any momentum. Also, the market is not supporting the trade. I would say that if it's buyable, JMA probably from the VWAP area. NCLH rejected from the 22, but it's still within range. I will still take NCLH over 22, unless it breaks under the VWAP, and then no trade. So finally, I saw a trade that should have been traded. This BEKE move over 2150. Now the next entry is 22, which, as you can see, still looks good, but I don't know, missing on a $20 token or 50-cent move. That's not great. You know, it's we're late by 50 cents to the party, if not more.
Okay, traders. Again, the Roku trade looking fantastic. Those of you that are in this trade with me, just 100 shares left, but it is smoking now. 243, looking great there. RCL, not so much here, still above where we came into it. And Doku here through 150, looking great. And that's really where I'm at right now, just holding on to the Roku trade and then still hanging on there with RCL. We'll see what happens here.
Tesla is not moving much, but LCID is, after starting with the gap down, the stock is on a tear now. I wish we can find an entry for that one. Let's take a look also at XPV. XPV. Nothing much there. The downside movement at this point is not happening. We are basically trading a narrow range session where we are moving lower, higher, lower again. The trend is lower, but the range, the trading range is absolutely nothing today.
$75.50 on the RCL trade, and I'll be out of the trade. Out of all shares Roku, all finished with that trade as well. ROKU.
Well, I don't think we should hold our breath for this $4 IPO. Singulate, probably, I don't know if it's tradable. Let's say it's tradable. Yeah, it is tradable, but won't hold my breath for a $4 IPO. You know, as soon as I took my eyes off Apple for moving lower after with no market support, it actually moved up. I don't know if it's going to tackle the 175 today, but obviously the reversal over 173.50 was a good entry point. Anyway, missed on that.
Okay, traders, I'm fully out of the Roku trade. This really worked out great for us, good volume and everything like that. So I'm not disappointed that we're out. I'm still holding on to RCL. Again, let's let it roll here. I'm not going to take another trade real quick. I'm going to be breaking for lunch in just a few moments here.
The HPT, the stock is horrible on the daily chart. Has good support now at 20, but again, resistance at 2040. That's CHPT. Looking for a trade, but again, searching also for short trades. I prefer this point with the move higher from the lows long trades, but I don't have anything. JMI broke the highs missed on that trade. SFIX is very flat. I don't see a trade there. NCLH. Now, if you want to buy it over 22, it's clear that the stop loss is 70, so 30 cents. Now the risk reward is no longer that great. 30 cents, that's pretty much the target on this trade. So it will be a best case scenario 1-to-1. Kruger is selling off today, but no entry point there at this point or right now. NVI, what the hell is that? Nuvei Corp down big time today. I don't know what happened there. Obviously a disaster. Long 58. You know what? It's a tested level, but as you point out, Matthew, that's a very spready stock, and well, it's not tradable. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's not tradable. It's a stock that had normally trades no volume. I don't know again what happened. Maybe it's a biotech stock or something's very wrong to be down 40% or maybe more at one point. I'd rather not trade at this point such a spready one though. Very spready.
Okay, here comes our RCL trade. That's good news here for us. Okay, traders, this is a perfect natural break for me. I'm going to bring Michael in. He's going to take you through the lunch hour today. I'll be back after lunch. A real successful morning. Didn't take a ton of trades, but the trades we took were just fine. One losing trade, 4 winning trades, and we're off to the races here on the green side. I'll see everybody after lunch. Remember, today at 3 o'clock, we've got Top Trader. Looking forward to being with everybody at Top Trader today, and I will talk to everybody then. Michael, you can come in. Take over the charts. Traders, we'll see you back this afternoon. Good morning. Appreciate DVG, the rest of the team for contributing today, and looking forward to seeing everybody a little bit later. Take care. Enjoy lunch. Be back later.
See you after lunch, Scott? Okay, guys, we are definitely in the lunch mood with the market moving now up to the VWAP level. Let me try and pause the charts. obviously. Okay, guys, I'll have to refresh. I'm coming back in a second. RCL and NCLH now are moving lower. So if NCLH moves under the VWAP, maybe I will trade it over the VWAP and not over the round number. Well, the round number looks like